welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday the 31st of December 2024 and today's video is my WIP parade for my counted kits. I haven't got around to it sooner just because I've had an awful amount of stuff going on. I'm not going to get into it today. I'm going to try and get through this video because I have a tub full to share. I might get into plans at the end. I'll see how long this takes because I forgot to do it in my last Flosstube. I'm going to show you all my counted kits anyway and how much I've done this year. I only know that on my pattern keeper patterns. Anything else I won't have a clue, so we'll work through them. I've got them all in my tub, so I'm just going to start here. It just means I'll have to find them on here. This one it was pretty much in the middle. It is Mini Magic Study Rainbow version by Rose Carn, charted by Haid. I did start this one up in this corner. Yeah. Did I write it down? No, I didn't, because I don't like it. It's as simple as that, and I'm going to restart. And I took my glasses off because of the reflection, because I've had to put the light on already. I might be able to salvage some of the fabric. But this is where I got. It is, I believe, 18 count. Here we go. No, it's 20 count. And it's 2 over 1. And I don't like it. So, I'm not going to unpick it just because there's so much there and it'd be so hard. Yeah. I'm not sure if I've even touched it this year. The only way I'll know is to go into it. 3, 8, 5, 6. Oh, I did. I did about 100 stitches, 150 stitches on it this year. But that's going. So I'm going to restart it. So I'm going to take the needle out of that one. I have already put a piece of 25 count in the bag to restart. So that one is going. That one was in my pink donut bag. So that's that one. I'm going to put that at the back. And I'm going to try, these are all kind of wedged in, so I'm going to try and not to leave them out, but every time I pull one I get a ton more. Now this one, when did I start this? It was the Christmas Sale 2023 by Doreen Jones. It was a freebie on her Facebook group, I think. It's on Natural Ada, 14 count. I don't think I have the full picture, just because she gave it you all in little sections. Like that was section, nope, that way. That's section 1 that I haven't finished yet. And then, okay, that one was part 2. I'm not going to show you them all, but I'm just going to go and see if I did do, if she did do. No, but there's a kind of where each part goes, and there are 7 parts. So if I have 7 pieces, that's the border. Now I'm throwing it around. That's the border. Wow, so organised already. Yeah, I've got all 7 parts. I did debate not finishing it again, but I've decided I'm going to, because everything is there. So this is where I got to. No, it's not pattern keeper, it's totally paper, so I don't know how many stitches I did, but I am going to carry on. This does look pretty good already. So I might as well finish it. I'll just put all that in back to front. No, don't. You're going to have to stay over there because you just want to fall down my face. Do you know what? I don't even think I'm going to get these back in. So I'm just going to throw them over there and pick them all back up afterwards. This one's got the paper in it, which will be faster. The next one is this one by Randall Spangler, Mini Virus Detected. Cute pattern. It was ironic how it came out, I think, just before COVID. Now this one, let me just move that. It's on the back. Do you know what? I didn't even put down totals. Anyway, by the end of last year, I'd done 4,368. I am now at 6,821, which is 7.98%. I should have worked out how many stitches that was, really, shouldn't I? But at least it got touched this year. There is perhaps one or two that didn't. This is 25 count, 1 over 1 full cross. Right, this next one. I'm a little unsure on this one. It is Follow the Yellow Brick Road by Little Dove Designs. Cute little pattern. And I was working sort of here. Again, paper pattern. So I can't tell you how much I have done or not done, or I have got a bit of thread still hanging. Have I got a piece of paper in here? I have. Right, this one. I didn't even put when I started it. It's on 32 count Belfast linen, which I tea dyed, which means it's 2 over 2. And this is as far as I've got. So yeah, that's that one. I have added 2 to my counted. That shouldn't even be in there. So that needs to go in the other one. Neither should this one. Even though it is counted. It's 11, I just put it in. It should be in with my others. Right. I'm not even going to get this one out purely because, let's just move that. I haven't restarted it yet, and I think I'd already earmarked it last year for a restart. It is the Merry Princess. I haven't restarted it yet, but I will. Now the 2 that I've added to my counted, this one's first because it is a counted kit. Moonlit White Cat, a lot of blacks and greys, gorgeous and whites. It is a full coverage. I've actually seen this one completed. I posted it on Facebook when I had the new kit and she popped it in the comments. I finished it and this is what it looks like, so I'm looking forward to it being finished. Show you where I got to. This is it. 14 count, 2 over 1. So not far, but it is counted, so I'm going to add it to my... But I'll only do that if they're like the 14 count kits, because I'm not particularly keen on the 11 count counted. Maybe it's just the way I look at things. Anyway, the second one that I'm adding to my counted box is this one, The Streets of London. Another counted kit, 14 count again. But it is paper, so it's not a pattern keeper. Now this one got more than that one did. Let me just shake it out a bit. So this is where I got to. So not too bad actually. I think that's the way it was folded. The fabric is so soft as well. So fluffy, which is easy to work with. Down the side. I'm going to put these two, I think, in their own project bags, because when you get a fairly big kit like this, they don't fit too well in these. But still, nope. I've done a lot of mixing up, you know. This one isn't on my thingy either. Is this 14 count? It sure is. This one, I completely forgot about this one, you know. Gorgeous. It is counted, and it is 14 count, I believe. It sure is. and that's as far as I've got. I got fed up with these blues, so I dropped down and started, I think, the tips of her wings. So yeah. So that one's in my counted as well. That one only just fits in the bag. Okay, the next one. I love this one. I have the paper, so I'm just going to show you that instead. It is battered, but that's all the getting in and getting out of the bag it does. It's Disney Villains, and I believe this was Zana Cross Stitch on Etsy I bought this from. Let me just... This, I believe, is on 25 count. Yep. Disney Villains. Last year, by the end of last year, I did 17,904. And as of the end of this year, I have done... I've lost it again. 18,849. So I'm at 7.14% right now. Try and undo the creases. The white. There's a lot of whites and very, very pale blues in here, and it drove me nuts. I might just do a lot of black when I don't feel like it, because I don't mind doing outlines. You kind of get to see things. So that's that one. Oh, I love this one too. This is Castles in the Air by Long Dog Samplers. And it is stitched on 28 count linen in the colour Iced Grapes. And it's stitched with Galactic Quest. These are hand dyed threads from KLT Charting, I think. Let me just drag one out. Yes, KLT Charting, Galactic Quests. 28 count, so that's 2 over 2. So, oh yeah, 9,808 at the start of this year, and I have done 12,143 now. So I've jumped from 41% roughly to 50.86. So I know I'm slightly over halfway, but the colour of the threads against the colour of the fabric is, oh, you can see the sparkle in the fabric too. It's awesome. But it looks amazing. I can't wait to finish that one. Okay, next we have Avengers Endgame. Did I put where this was from? Is there a piece of paper? Tilton Crafts. There we go. So yeah, that's the image. Says it right there. Blind. It is stitched on, I believe, 18 count. I am correct. Avengers Endgame. Seriously? Oh yeah, there it is. At the start of this year, the end of last year, I did 14,841. I'm now at 15,066. I'm at 11.77%. Let me just unwind this thing. So this is where I got to. You can see part of Robert Downey Jr.'s face right there, and that is top to bottom. So yeah. I need to work on that one. What have I done? Something and nothing. There we go. I folded it the wrong way. Oh well. It'll fit in the bag. So that's that one. Then there's this one. Mickey's Coffee, also from Zana Cross Stitch. on Etsy. By the end of last year, I've done 1,813. I've now done 2,575. It's on 25 count, 1/1 full cross, and I've done 6.87% now. Another one I need to get back out. I enjoyed doing these letters. I did. That's that one. Stay. Oh gosh. The two veins of my existence right now. First one being this one. I think after I finish the 2 Carolyn Manning designs I've got, I won't do another one. I enjoy how they look, and they look amazing, but it's the doing the little diamonds and jumping across doing another little, it drives me nuts. But I can do it. I will finish it. That'll come into plans, even though I've said it the last 2 years. No, it's not that one. Where are you? Shooting star. There we go. At the end of last year, I'd done 8,989, and I actually think I thought I hadn't touched this one this year at all, but I obviously have, because I'm now at 12,167, which is 34.06%. Which way is the right way? I start top left, don't I? So let me just unfold it, because it goes a tiny bit over into there. So that is, I believe, the centre right there. So, you know, I'm a quarter-ish done. This is 20 count, 2/1. I'm pretty certain. Have I not put a thingy in here? It would appear I have not. But this should tell me, because this is the bag the fabric came in. No, it's 18 count. There we go. So it's 2/1, full cross. Beautiful. And the next one, which is the other one, Alexandrite. Now these colours don't do it justice, because it doesn't look like that at all. Again, it's on 18 count. Yep. Now this one, by the end of last year, 12,201. I'm now at 13,878. Another one I didn't think I'd touch this year, but I'm at 38.85% on this one. Now open it up, because it's over the other half too. So that's where we're at, and I believe this is the centre too. But yeah, the colours, that picture on the front does not do it any justice, because it doesn't really show these gorgeous purpley reddy colours, grape colours. But yeah. Next, now this is one I really want to work on this coming year. It is Star Wars. Ignore the pattern through, you can see through the papers, because I like to recycle my paper. What's the point in using one side? I believe it's Zana cross stitch. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Star Wars, that's going to be at the end. Right at the end. I started this last year, I believe. And why have I... Oh yeah, guys, I didn't like that fabric, did I? Yeah, I started this 22nd of December last year, so it's been a year. Let's take that out, because I'm not going to use that one. It is on 25 count, and I restarted it April 3rd this year. But last year I'd done 142, now I've done 1,910, it's at 1.63% done. So that is Luke Skywalker's face. My fabric's folded weird. You can actually tell, to be fair, that that is Luke Skywalker's face. But yeah, I really want to get some done on that this year. I quite like that. I seem to like the grayscale ones, I don't know why. Now this one I know for a fact I haven't touched this year. This is paper, because it's a Mirabilia. Where is my... Give me a second. I'm wondering if the chart is in here. because I've got my folder here with all of it in. Not that one, that's different. There it is, I can see it sticking out. Caught my nail on it. It's this one, Athena, Goddess of Wisdom. And I think, considering it's my first Mirabilia, I probably should have picked a smaller one. Because I think that's what's putting me off, because it's a lot of work from a chart. Let's put that back there. It is stitched on, I am going to have to look this up because I have no idea. It's not even in here, hang on. No, that's that. Oh my days, it doesn't even say. I believe it's 38 count. Yes, it does say. No, it's 32 count. Belfast linen raw. So it's 2/2. And I know I haven't touched this year because, I don't know, it's daunted me. Actually, I've done a bit more than I thought I had. So this is where we're at. The colours are awesome. I should just pull it out and stop being stupid about it. It is a lot of hard work on the eyes, trying to do 2/2. I don't know if that's because the fabric's dark. Maybe, maybe not. I need to pull it out and just, because I've got everything for it, the threads, the beads, everything. I just need to stitch it. So that's that one. Let me just, it fell over in my tub. Then I have this one, which I'm stitching with my amazing friend Paula in Canada. Flower sampler, Flowers Feed the Soul. My paper's a bit crinkled and I actually thought the other day this would look good knitted, like I'm doing with my pandemic. I need to stop. So many things on the go. It is using this thread, Iris, from, remind me. Oh my gosh, it's gone. Sulky thread, there we go. 4032 Iris. And it's stitched on 22 count, 1/1. Full cross. Now, Flowers Feed the Soul. Oh, Ellie, you know you said to me before, I'm sitting here just in case you say you need something from over there. You were correct. Good girl. Floral sampler. I did 4,688 before the start of this year. I've now done 6,712 and I'm at 16.80%. I really don't want to take it out the hoop, but the thread, the sulkies, I love sulkies. I know not everyone does, but I'm in love with sulky threads. I love how they look, how they feel, how they work. When you're working them up, I love them. So yeah, at some point I'm going to invest in some more sulky threads. It helps us put the chart back in. You know that thing by the TV, Ellie, that blue bag? Right by the TV. If you can call it a bag. That blue standy-uppy thing. My, Once Upon a Fairy Tale is all folded up in there. I have made a decision. You guys were all so awesome, by the way, when I asked you what you thought. You told me. And at the end of it, in the grand scheme of things, I thought, do you know what? They are correct. I've done so much work on it already. I am not... It's folded up inside there. Put it down there. Hold on, hold up. She's knocking you. Hold on. That there. Is that it? Is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, it's right at the bottom. I've got a bag full of... Give me a second. I'm going to get a bit close to you guys for a second. Hopefully I don't knock you. Is that it? Yeah. Thank you. Let me just shove that over there. I don't care if it falls over because I've got a load to pick up afterwards anyway. Yeah, anyway. So you guys were all like, you've done so much work on it. Just put it away. Ignore it for a while. Leave it and come back to it later and see how you feel. So I did. I folded it. I put it away. I haven't thought about it since, and I actually feel more positive about it. I am going to carry on with it. I'm determined now. Because that, I mean, where's the beginning of here? I know it's like 700,000 stitches or something like that. No, it's more than that, easy. I must have touched it this year at some point though. So I just think that amount of stitches, I can't throw it away. That's a long time. Because I started it in 2019 or 2020, I'm not entirely sure. But I am at 120,990 stitches, which is 16.96%. I think I'm going to have to wash it as well. It's been put away and it's it doesn't smell too good. So this is the first half. And I was just, as you can tell, filling in. Do you know what? Just try and put it up here. Filling in, working down to the shelf. I was going to finish all the way across with the shelf. But I am going to carry on. It'd be a shame not to. You can't see his face very well, you know. That's one of them things you have to stand back from. I get it. And this is the other half with the owl. And I remember stitching that and thinking, what on earth? And then when I finished it, I, you know, stepped back, you could see it. But the colours in it are gorgeous, and the whole thing is gorgeous. And I can't believe I honestly thought about, come warm, ditching it and getting rid of it. I can't believe I thought it in the first place. So don't worry, it's staying, and I am going to get it out and work on it. Let me just pull a few more closer because I can't reach. Right, this one. This is not Pattern Keeper either. I have gone super warm. This is my Butterfly Fairies. So you've got the Day Fairy and the Night Fairy in the same book. I think I paid about £5 for this book, you know. It's really good. It is stitched on 28 count even weave. So it's 2/2. And this, oh my goodness, there's still a thread attached. I do apologise. You know, this is where I got to. So I am in her wing. I do have some more half stitches I need to fill in here. But the half stitches were just driving me nuts. So I dropped and just went on with some of the wing. But yeah, another one that I need to get out. Oh no. That's that one. So we'll do her next. Oh dear. I've got the hiccups. This is Felicia, artwork by Hannah Disney. Charted by Hayde. I knew what I was trying to say. It does use some Krynic for her skin, and I don't want to use it. I want to swap it. I know a lot of other people have said I wouldn't use the Krynic, I'd use normal thread. What thread? Is it a white colour? So like B5200 maybe? Felicia. I've done less than, plug it in. I've done less than 1,000, I think. Yeah, because I had 9,529. I've now got 10,049. So, and it is 25 count 1/1/4 cross, and here she is. I need to do some more on her as well. I don't even mind if I just do the black for now, kind of her outline and stuff. But yeah, I do believe I have gridded it as big as it's going to be, so it's not massive. So yeah, so that's at 10.48% at the moment. Then there's this one. Now, I'm not sure. I've got them all wrote down. I have touched it this year. I didn't think I had. Misty Mood 2. It is Leonid Afromov's artwork, charted by Artisy. I think I got about 3 of his. 3 or 4? I forget. But it's 3 or 4 of his patterns that I've got. 25 count 1/1/4 cross. And by the end of last year, I'd done 3,984. I've now done probably only 400 extra, 4,342, so I'm at 6.42%. This is where we are at. I think I've done a bit more than I thought I had. I haven't actually pulled it out and looked at it properly, obviously. So that's another one I need to work on. Then there is this trusty old faithful one that I've had since 2020, Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers. Now, if you follow my channel, you'll know I have this in cross stitch and in knitting. So, do you know what? I've gone so warm. It's because the living room door's shut, and the front room holds the heat when the door is shut. Pandemic. Why is that not on the first page? Oh, it is. I got it the wrong way. Pandemic. By last year, the end of, I did 30,918. Now I've done 31,277. I'm at 40.48%. And this is where I'm at. I think the next one I do like this, I'm going to just go for it with colour. Pick the whitest piece of fabric and I'm going to buy some coloured thread and just do it like that. I mean, I like it in black. It's nice. I mean, it looks awesome. That's on 20 count, 1/1, I believe. No, 22 count, 1/1. White hardanger. And I love hardanger. I didn't know that until I had Pandemic, but I do. Let me just move these forward so I haven't got to get too close to the camera all the time. I'll do this one now. This one. I haven't touched this one at all. I know because I've checked the count. Here's this one. My huge World of Disney one. I think the only thing that puts me off, it's like having a max colour because there are 192 colours. Which means confetti is rife. And I was up here. I'm not going to just say I'm not going to finish it. I am going to work on it. And it is in the Pac-Man bag that I made. Let me show you the inside. The Pac-Man game screen. Yeah. So, I haven't touched it, so it is still at 2.69%. 19,325. So, that is where we are at. I have done part of the border, and I think I've taken it. No, I think it goes to the end of there. Right there. So, you can kind of tell how big this is going to be. As big as my Once Upon a Fairy Tale, I think. It's on 25 count, 1/1. Full cross. There is no back stitch. No. Move up. There we go. It's a good job I made an extra large bag for this. Otherwise it wouldn't fit. Should go that side. My next one, this is a duo. You'll understand in a minute. Ariel. Is it underneath? It is. And Ursula. I'm doing them on the same piece of fabric, so they're going to be side by side, even though they're both facing the same way. It'll be alright. Ariel was initially a kit on 11 count that I had. So rather than carry on with that, because I wanted to do them together, I am stitching them on, I believe, 18 count. Awesome. I'm pretty sure it's 18 count. Ursula, where is she? She was at 5,932 at the end of last year. I've now done 6,295. So she is at 18% exactly. Couldn't do that again if I tried. So what I tried to do, and what I'm going to continue, I think, to do, is do a little bit of this background. Some in her. I don't mind doing the black in her because it's in little blocks, not like this. And then a bit of colour. As for Ariel, who's on the back, I don't actually know how many I'd done last year because I didn't mark it, but I've done 754. It's not a great deal, but there are some white stitches here, and then I dropped and started Ariel's face and some of the background. So these will be side by side on the fabric. So it's 2 over 1 full cross because it is 18 count. And everybody's deserted me now. Let me get that one. Oh, no, sorry guys, hang on. Let me just turn you back. It's because I kicked you. There we go. Right, this one. I'm going to have to show you on the tablet because I don't have a cover picture for this one. Turn. Thank you. Where are you? View the PDF. Turn it. Ambulance. It is this one. It's the Gamer Sal with all the game characters in the letters, which I'm stitching twice. One for Tyler, one for Riley. And I'm doing them both at the same time. So they're both in exactly the same place. If you're new, what I do is I grab a colour. I'll fill in that colour in the first letter. Then I'll pick up that same colour. No, I'll pick up the second one in the same colour and I'll fill in exactly the same bit. So both of these right now are in the same, exactly the same, it's not position, is it? Place. They're 18 count, 2 over 1. There is a tiny bit of back stitch that I've got to put in, but it's minimal. I don't mind that. Those need to get a move on. Then there's this one. It's not there. It's that side then. It is my Roses and Lace piece by Shannon Christine Designs. Yep. I'm doing it pretty much the same. Grey fabric. I think it's B5200. But I'm doing the yellow rose version. Shh. It's because I turned the volume up on my tablet earlier. Turn down. No, that's turning it up, you Wally. There we go. Yeah, so I'm doing the yellow version just because my mum's favourite was the yellow rose. This is stitched on pearl grey. 40 count pearl grey. So it's 2, no, it's 1 over 2. Yeah, because the only reason I didn't do 2 over 2 is because it's meant to look lacy. So one thread I figured would work for that, and it does. Let me just roll my sleeves up because I am so warm now. Anyway, Roses and Lace, where are you? Last one. 7,393 by the end of last year. I'm now at 9,852. So this got some good progress this year. You just bring it in a bit closer, take the light off it a little so you can see it better. It does, because I only use 1 strand over 2. Look lacy. It looks delicate, really, really delicate, and I love how it looks. Another one that needs to get a wriggle on. But in 2025, I am going to try and touch all of them at least once. We'll see how that goes. The next one is this one. Doesn't really have a name. I brought it off AliExpress, I believe. Don't quote me. It is a Noel's kind of sampler. You can't tell very well from there. Let me just hold you. See if I can get it to focus off of me and onto there. Nope, doesn't want to work. Okay. It's a Noel sampler anyway. And it is No, it's 18 count. I went for 18 count, not 14. I don't mind 14, but no, I don't remember. I don't even know why I'm saying it now, because you will have noticed I took starting pictures for most of these at the beginning of 2024, and I will have put them in before I showed you where I'm at, just so you know how much I've done this year. So I took the picture at the start of 2024. So this is where this one is at right now. There's nothing above the star, apart from the little bit of what it hangs with. But I think this is the bottom. This house is at the bottom, on the bottom row. And I think that's the very bottom. So it doesn't look too bad. I have still got to fill in the baubles on the tree. The reindeer, I think, is done. I think. She says. Yeah. It'd be nice to have that done for next Christmas. I only said nice. I didn't say it was, going to happen. Then there is this one, which is also an AliExpress one. You ain't going to see this. You ain't. You're not going to see this very well. Yeah, the picture is absolutely awful. What I'll do is I'll put in the picture off of AliExpress, because it's way better than that. Again, it's pattern, paper pattern, so I can't tell you how much I did. And I think this is 18 count. Yes, in the colour taupe. I think that's how you say it. It's T-A-U-P and E with a thingy above it. I don't even know what you call that. So paper pattern. I couldn't tell you how many stitches I've done, but I know for a fact I've done these 3 blocks. Not sure about this one. I could have done, but the only thing I don't like is they go down. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then the next column is 7, 8, 9. I don't like it going down. I prefer it across, but it doesn't matter. It's just for decoration purposes, but it looks fabulous. Again, another one that'd be nice to be done for next Christmas. I can't even think about that, because I can't even believe this Christmas has been already. It has been rotten, absolutely rotten. I don't know if I have a cover for this one. Why did I not print a cover for this one? Oh, what a wally. Yes, I did. See? This one, I'm not a craft hoarder. I'm the curator of an extensive private craft supply collection. But this is all stitched, and I chose not to. So what I've done is I bought black Ada. So I haven't got to stitch all this. So all I've got to do is the words and, you know, the banner and stuff. So, yeah. And it is stitched on 18 count black Ada. I started this the 11th of October last year. Now, I haven't done a lot, but I think I counted up to the top. I think, because I have this one here, Behave. It's 2 over 1, so I've left that attached, and I've left it attached here. I counted up, and I've started at the top with the wording up there. Not a great deal of progress, but it's one of those. It's black Ada. I have to work on it in the daytime, otherwise I can't see it properly. Ouch, I just stabbed myself. There we go. Now, I don't know, I'm sure I got a picture of that at the beginning of the year. My floor looks a mess. What is this one? Okay. This was a kit, and it is on 14 count. It is this one. Christmas stocking. Paper pattern, and it's from New Craft Day. I don't actually know why I haven't done more on this one. It's 14 count. Now, obviously, the image doesn't have that band at the top for a name. So what I did was, there's a red band, very tiny, so I extended it further down so that I could put a name at the top. So that is the full thing. And that's where I'm at. And it's whatever came in the kit. It's 14 count, so it's 2 over 1. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done. 45 minutes. Next is this one. I know a few of you quite like this one and seeing it come out. I think I've worked on it this year. I'll let you know in a second, because I've got all my details. right here. It's on 25 count. Yeah, and the chart is from Tilton Crafts. This was a restart. Not last year, not this year though. The year before, I believe, because I didn't like the fabric. The Monsters. 6,488 at the start of this year, and I'm now at 8,051. I've impressed myself there. So this is where we're at. Herman Munster's head is almost complete. You can't tell from here, but when I bring it in, you can see all the stitches that are still left to do in his head and his face. But when I get fed up with keep changing, I just drop and do some of that or some up here. It's a lot of greys up here, but it looks good. It does look good. Two more. Mind you, I should count that one really. Right, this one. I love this one. Mandy Manzano, Make a Wish and Take a Bite, I believe. Yep. Charted by Haid. And I started for a change in the bottom left hand corner. Now, let me just... Nope, it's not there. 9,584 at the end of last year. And by the end of this year, I've done 11,092, which is at 3.02%, which in the grand scheme of things is not a lot. Because that 3% is that. And that's a lot. That is a lot. Because that's 11,000 stitches. So, there is an awful lot of black, as you expect with a Mandy Manzano piece. So, especially these. I just carried on with some of the black and filling in. There are still a few ninja stitches down here to do. And a lot in that swirl right there, but yeah, I love how it looks. It's 25 count 1/1, full across. Oh, my last one. Oh my goodness, I've saved the best for last. This is Bewitched by Autumn Lane Stitchery, which is this one. Gorgeous pattern, absolutely gorgeous. Now the fabric, they do tell you what fabric it is, who dyes it and sells it, but it was going to be quite expensive, so I went on Zoe's Craft Supplies on Facebook, and I chose this spiderweb piece, similar colours. I started this 16th of February this year, and let me just figure out which way this goes. This is where I'm at, so you can see her feet. Can you do me one more favour? And then I think this is part of her dress. What size was it? I'm hopeless, I don't think I wrote it on there. Oh no, that's not for this one. You'd think I'd have noted it, wouldn't you? Oh, it's 18 count, I beg your pardon. So yeah, I need to move along. That one right there, the fat bag right under this one. If you lift this bag right here, oh yeah, you can't see because of that. The fat one underneath it. I might as well chuck that in my counted as well, because I don't think it was ever stamped. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's paper charts. I can't tell you how many I did. Right, well, I'll do this one next, and then I've got 2 more to share. I forgot the other 2 because they're on my Q-snaps. So this one is a 14 count, and it is counted. It's from Biggest Craft. It is Alice and the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, I believe. Let me just try and uncrease it so you can see it a bit better. It's not the best picture, but this thing is huge. I'm not sure if that's out of that one now. Wally. Now this is the one where no, it was stamped, if I believe, and I washed it and it went pink. But being as it's full coverage, it isn't going to matter. So but it is all paper chart, and that's where I'm up to. Another one I need to get a wriggle on with. Yeah. Hold on, that needs to go in the front. That in the back. I think I need to make another bag for this one because it's fat. Hiccups again. Right, 2 more. Let me get this one off here. And I will share with you. Go backwards, woman. Mickey. View the PDF. It is this one. Mickey as artist. I think it was called something else on mine, but I follow Yannicka too much, so hers was called Mickey as artist, and that's what I got used to. Let me just get out the Lowry. Yes, it's still in the Lowry. I have touched it a little. Oh, Ellie, come and give me your muscles. Oh, twist it anti-clockwise. So, that way to you. Yes, you tighten it that way, it's going to tighten it. Thank you. Okay, whew. This one, that'll be at the end of my list. Mickey as artist. By the beginning of the year, because I only started this 22nd of December last year. So by the end of that year, I'd only done 244 stitches. I've now done 21,865. So, the beginning picture from the beginning of the year is going to look way different now. I've nearly finished filling in this. And then I've moved along and started filling in the floor. And that Dalmatian right there, the puppy. It's on 25 count, 1 over 1 full cross. Let me just stand that in there. Kind of. Then my last one. A tablet. Need to change. Why did you go off? It's doing its own thing. This one. It's my Disney stained glass piece, which was also, I believe, a start last year. And I was up in this corner doing this whole corner section where it's marked off. Disney stained glass. Yeah, I started it last year because I'd done 483 by the end of the year. I've now done 7,163. And this, don't pull the thread, woman, is where I'm at. 25 count, 1 over 1 full cross. I've nearly finished that corner piece. But again, I'm probably just going to go in and do a load of black on this one. And then fill the sections in one by one, I suppose. But yeah. Just under 7,000 stitches this year. But I haven't had her out in the last few weeks just because that one, my Mickey one, has been getting a lot of the work. It is time I switched them over, but I still feel like working on the Mickey one, so it's possibly, don't fall, it's possibly going to stay. What are we at? 53 minutes, oh my goodness. I gotta tidy all this up yet. And start tea. Oh my days. Anyway, my plans for next year, they're going to be pretty simple. I am going to push myself. We'll see how the beginning of the year goes first. I've got a lot going on right now, and I'm not sure how much stitching I'm going to get done. I'll go into that another time, but for the rest of the year, I especially want to finish the 2 Carolyn Manning designs I've got, the Shooting Star and the Alexandrite one, because they're driving me insane. I want to try and get some finishes, so maybe that Bewitched by Autumn Lane Stitchery. That's not a massive one, is it? I could effectively get that done by the end of the year if I really put my mind to it. And then perhaps some of the other smaller ones as well, like my Gamer. Yeah, my 2 Gamer ones, I'm going to try and push for them as well. And my Christmas ones. Apart from that, I'm just going to take it as it comes and just go with the flow as I feel, as and when. I have got 2 new starts planned. I will actually share those with you. One of them is something I'm starting with a random stitcher. I'm not sure if you say Lorna or Lawn. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. I am so sorry. But she showed off that she's got this one as well. And I'm like, the only thing I need to do is grab fabric. So that's what I did. And she said she fancied starting it in January. Of course. So it's all the months, January, February, March, all the way down. It's all in one. So I have the fabric here. It is a grey 14 count. Yeah. So that is ready to start. I will pop it in its own bag shortly. I'm not sure that I've got any other starts planned. Get back in there. Please don't fold. And then the second one, so I put them up there so I'd know everywhere, is this one. I was looking for this for a while. It's the Stitcher's Verse, which I've seen a few people stitch, and it's mostly backstitch words and stuff. So it shouldn't take that long. I could probably have this finished by the end of the year. If not before, if I'm honest. I mean, come on, it's not that hard. Backstitch words. But I saw it ages ago. Sorry, my glasses aren't on, so I have to move it away. Yeah. I could have that done by the end of the year. And I've just bought... I want to say this is 18 count. Yeah, it is. 118 count 50 by 50. It's just plain white 18 count Ada. So that'll be a new start as well, the beginning of the year. Hopefully I could have both of those started and finished within the same year. So yeah, I'm not going to commit myself to anything else because I haven't even got into next year yet. That's tomorrow, and the end of this year has been absolutely atrocious. So the beginning is not going to be much better of next year because the issue I have is still ongoing. I will fill you all in, but just not now. This video is 57 minutes long already. So, I have got an unboxing video to do as well at some point this week. But other than that, guys, that is everything. I don't even know if I want to do my stamped cross-stitch kits as a WIP parade yet. I have over 3 tubs full, I think. Or is it 2? No, 3. It is 3 because there's one at the back. Oh my gosh, as well as a bag load in here. If you want to see my stamped cross-stitch kits, by all means let me know. And I can always divide it up into 2, maybe 3 different videos. Yeah. We'll see. Have a great new year, guys. Mine's already naff, so we're not even going to go there. But you guys, by all means, have a great new year. I hope 2025 is everything you hope for and you get everything you wish. I'm hoping I get everything I wish for. Health, mostly. Not my own either. Yeah. As long as next year is better than the end of this year, I'll be happy. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up on your way out. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe down below. I'm more than happy to have you all. I have noticed my subscribers is still climbing, so thank you so much, guys, and thank you so much for all your support this past year. You guys have been amazing and I've loved every minute of it. So here's to 2025 and tons more progress. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Enjoy your new year, and I will see you next year. Bye, guys.